Tropical Storm Elsa is bearing down on Florida's west coast. The storm briefly strengthened to a Category 1 hurricane yesterday, packing powerful 70-mile-per-hour winds before weakening this morning. Elsa is pounding Tampa Bay with heavy rain as it hovers near the region, and within the next few hours, the tropical storm is expected to make landfall. So I want to bring in CBS News meteorologist and climate specialist Jeff Berardelli to talk a little bit more about what's going on with Elsa. So Elsa briefly became a hurricane overnight, but then weakened earlier this morning. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting because it was maintaining its hurricane status, and all of a sudden the internal structure just kind of fell apart. And if you notice, it's open, so it's an exposed core, an exposed eye. There's the center of the storm right there, but look, all the rain is skewed east, so this is a lopsided system, not very healthy. That's what we like to see when a storm's about to make landfall. This is moving northeast right now, and the heaviest rain is skewed to the south, so through the Tampa Bay area, but especially south of that into Fort Myers. And it's these outer bands that typically produce spin-ups and the possibility of tornadoes. So because of that, look at that yellow box. That's a tornado watch that'll take us through the morning hours. And then I believe that tornado watch will be extended further north and east throughout the day, during the day today, just simply because these systems tend to produce tornadoes as they make their way along the coast. So right now, winds are 65 miles an hour, and it is moving north at 14. It's about to make landfall in Cedar Key, and it may produce about 2 to 4 feet of storm surge. Even though it's weakened, it has some leftover residual seas, and the core itself still has some strong winds. So I think we may see some dangerous storm surge making its way in.
So you said about to make landfall. Are we talking like in the next hour or the next like 5-6 hours? Do we have a timeline? Yeah,
in the next hour or two, it's going to be making landfall. And as as it begins to make landfall, it's going to be tracking northeast. So we're not done with it. It's actually going to be with us through Friday and Saturday as it makes its way up the coast. So there it is overnight and during the day tomorrow, making its way through South Carolina. And then look, it's over New Jersey as we head into Friday. Philadelphia gets some rain where you are. And then eventually it'll make its way up along the northeast coast. So New England will likely see some rain from it. Now, in terms of how much rain we are likely to see, well, we're going to get a lot of rain along the track of this storm. So North Florida, into Georgia, into South Carolina, into North Carolina, that's generally around 3 to 6 inches of rain. But that's not the only place. I mean, speaking of tropical moisture, it's actually another area, the Texas coast, which is under a greater risk of flooding. Up to 12 inches plus of rain, Corpus Christi, Port Lavaca, and several inches of rain in Houston. So we're seeing a lot of extreme weather, not just along the track of this storm, but in other parts of the country as well. And you can see what's manifesting along the Texas coast. That could be a worse, in fact, likely will be a worse flooding situation than along the track of Elsa.
Really? That's surprising. It's true. Talk about extreme weather. I mean, we haven't even really talked to you about some of the other things happening elsewhere. But just to go back to Elsa, and I know this sounds really, really sort of trivial because we're talking about serious storm surge in Florida, but you mentioned the track going up the East Coast. Does that mean that Elsa and whatever's left of her will hit kind of like the New York, New Jersey area just in time for the weekend?
Well, it'll probably hit before, so it'll probably go through on Friday and then exit sometime Saturday morning, which that's good news for the folks up there, but still could produce some isolated tornadoes and likely going to produce some big flooding. I should mention one more thing, Emery. The West Coast will be enduring another extreme heat wave. In any other year, it would be the most extreme. But this one is going to see temperatures 115 in the valleys of California, 120. I mean, look at these temperatures. So this is a big deal. It's going to last through Monday, and it is dangerous as we head through the weekend. As you can see, we're seeing these heat waves once every week or two now, and this is what it's like living in a climate-changed world.
Yeah, I guess so. Sadly, the new normal. We talk about this entirely too much, Jeff, but we're glad that we have you to guide us through it. Thank you very much.
Glad to be here.